In today's video, we will feature the background book. Some of you may be wondering, Marta, do I really need backgrounds, just backgrounds? This isn't a typical background book, but we have to check it together. And be sure to stay because we will make a project using this book at the end of this video. We're starting by seeing the most gorgeous front page. I love this image. Many of you have used it. Maybe even I will use it today. We shall see. A mixture between industrial and feminine and romantic and flowers. The old, the new, the kind of romantic and the more men's style. I love and adore this mixture. Fantastic. Now, every background, when you look at it, you could use it as a whole, or you could totally cut it and use it smaller portions of it. That's the beauty of it. You have the option. You can decide for yourself. Loved all the lines. When we've been in Spain this year for Easter, the amount of buildings with outside lines actually looking like this, completely mixed it up, messed it up, a lot of it. I was pretty shocked seeing it. A beautiful industrial manufacture with some flower. Yet again, cut it, make it smaller, however it feels right to you. This is kind of like a TV sort of station. It's the roof of maybe some kind of TVs and where they make programs underneath here, but they have all these things and I just love it. I think it's very different, unique as well. You imagine having birds on top or some fairy or some industrial persona on it. Fabulous, beautiful. I love the mix here with the broken walls and some broken house as well. It's a very weird house at the same time. It's kind of falling apart, but you can still see the beauty of it. It's like the old cottage, and then we have some sky that it's like astronauts style. I love it, adore it. Yet again, you really can, if you look at it, you really can just use this part and have a beautiful starting point, or you can just have this part and you can really look outside the box and see every background, especially the large ones, however it feels. I love this one. It's a pure background. You can use it as it is. Imagine a men's card background and then some boy's fairy or something on top. Happy birthday for a man. Beautiful. Or you can just cut out little bits and pieces. It's up to yourself. I love this one. I love the colors. Yet again, I've seen this being used quite a lot, and I'm not surprised because it is a beautifully designed page. I probably will say I love it tons of times because each image that I decide to put in, it is really well thought decision with each page on every book. We've got houses. I think there's never too many houses. It's a fantastic way to have the starting point for your background. And when I mention backgrounds, as you can tell, these are background books, but they are kind of a mixture between being the background or being the image, the element, the emphera, even the focal point. So it's up to yourself. Yet again, smaller, larger, half it, however it feels right. You can make a little town with this as well. Oh, love the horizontal view too. Fabulous. I've seen this being used. Wonderful. Imagine as well, you can cut this one, half it, and it could be a front and back of your little journal book or something like that. I think my camera is too close. I think I managed to fix it so you can see the whole page. Now the next one, it's a little, like a perfect size for our jumbo cards. The challenge that we have, little feminine feel to backgrounds with the flowers, seesaw, and rustic. What a beautiful mix. Broken walls, some sky, and a gorgeous colors. Beautiful, really. A similar page to the previous one. I couldn't have enough, honestly, and I think it would be so beautiful as well to feature these into one large project, as in a few pages in the theme. So it's nice to have similar things as well. I love it totally, everything about it. It just speaks to me. Let's hope that I'm going to use one of this. This is a funny page with a little bit of a mix, and I wanted to give you the option to have something as well, like a tiny for tiny projects, like the not the ATCs, but something smaller, the inches. So you have that, and I always like to make sure that I fill the page as much as possible. So that's where this is coming from. Yellow little color, and I think it's nice to have a different color to choose from as well. A huge background yet again, and some of you really mentioned, how do I use it? Well, when you have A4 size project, imagine a page or 2 A4 sizes. You can have one on the side, the other one, and build something in the middle of the page. You can have that, no problem. I love the weirdness of this page. A huge pleasure when I was creating those backgrounds. A little bit of a meadow, a little bit of a woodland feel with the buildings as well. Fabulous. Love the skies too. That's a massive one, but sometimes I think it's nice to be challenged as well. We don't know what's in our heads, so I don't know what's in your plans for your projects, what you're missing. So the ways I see things, it's let's give something that it's not there. So a massive bulb. Maybe one of you were looking for something for a particular project, for 3D, maybe canvas. So some of the pages is just, you can't sometimes use it straight away, but you have it there for the future plans, and you're like, oh, there was this bulb. Oh, I need this big background, a big telephone or something. So there it is. More houses in a different feel with some balconies and kind of clocksy thingies. I love the colors here as well. One of my favorite images where we have flowers in the tubes, in the gutters or something. I just love it so very much. I'm really in total love with these images. 2 kind of backgrounds, or 3, however you want to see it. This could be your focal point easily, like spot on the project. Make some beautiful background around it, however you like. Now this is nice because this is so dark, so non-color. Imagine having a color on top of that with some fairy, with some personas on it. Add some red mushrooms, and like sky's the limit, guys. Think of outside the box with it. Now another background that yet again could be used full as the background, cut it smaller, or just cut out the images. Very beautiful. I love the walls here with the ripped paper. The pages, very artistic, I think. Loving it. I love the fact that you have horizontal, not only the jumbo card size, but also horizontal option, which yet again could be cut for the jumbo card smaller one as well. We've got some benches, some couches, yet again a lovely mix. The love would be like love everything, because I truly do. And seeing your inspirations with my visions, it's such a joy as well. More bulbs because it is industrial at the end, but we have the feminine touch where we have flowers, some leaves, some kind of delicate things. You can really fussy cut completely if you love these images, and still use the leftovers parts maybe for just collaging leftover papers, as in when we used to do collaging tiles. You can totally do that. Another size for fantastic for the jumbo cards, giving you the options as well. The doors, the old bench, it's like on the train station or something. Some old houses, beautiful, lovely. Oh, this is one of my favorites, I must say. It is so pretty, so pretty. I can't stop looking at it. Absolutely wonderful background. And another one. This one is featured here on this side, and the next one is like a connection, so you can really have two going with each other hand in hand if you need bigger images. And I love this one so very much, love them both. Another one with kind of astro feel, where we have the, I should probably Google the names before I speak about it, because I don't know the proper names, like TV antennas and stuff. I love it. Very different, very unique, I think, as well. You can put people on the roofs, imagine that. super awesome. More birdies, different than the previous, more steampunky feel, because I know some of you love the steampunk as well, so had to have some clocks, more houses with the light in it. I love the colors. Look at those walls, how beautiful. And this is more planets, and the actual color scheme is here. Wow, I'm speechless how this came out in the print. It's so pretty. The purples, pinks and blue, it's like wow. Another large image that could technically be troublesome for some, but please don't get discouraged. We will hopefully at some point, as I can't do every page, but hopefully at some point we will use those images as we have more videos in the industrial theme and show you how you can use large image like that. I promise we'll do that. A little bit of industrial steampunk in the woodland feel. Beautiful. I love the colors here as well. Then we have a tiny touch like feel of fairy feel, broken wall, fabulous background idea. And then I decided to go for the regular backgrounds, even though they're not that regular, but gosh, this is so pretty. Start up straight away. You don't have to do much. Maybe add your bits and pieces of paints, and like you have your beautiful starting point. Then we have, as a bonus, I decided that because you have backgrounds, and if you only have this book, for example, maybe you wish to use some people and you don't have the people book yet, you have the personas as a gift idea to go with the background book, and same a little bit of bits and bobs with some bulbs, of course. So these two bonus delights are kind of for you to, even though you have only one book, to be able to actually use these and create something straight away, and then think, oh, I don't like that, or I love it, and maybe you will feel, oh, I would love more people, or I'm missing bits and bobs, I'm missing all these little elements. That would be so cool to have. And the bonus page, some people think that it's what's coming next. No, it's not. It is what's previously. So we have some a little bit of spring vibe, we have moss book, we have autumn, and the regular flower book. So these images are never repetitive in the previous books, but they give you an idea of how the previous books feel and what to expect inside of them, and some information about YouTube channel and more. And my beautiful friends, let's start cutting, deciding for the project. I think we're gonna jump in for another small journal page next to this one. How is that? I think I'm gonna start with this sky, and I will just rip it. There we go, maybe like this. I'm gonna just rip most of it. I don't have a plan for this page, just if you ever wonder, I really don't. Let's just see what happens. Let's just try to find the images that will coordinate, that will match up. So we can either use this bit or we can use this bit. But we have the top part background. So you see, you still left out with the beautiful house for a larger project. Alright, and I was thinking, how about, oh, that could be nice. A little house with it. We could do that. Let's do that. Let's fussy cut this one, maybe. And in the meantime, it would be so beautiful to maybe spray on top, or ink on top. Oops. Oh yes, that will be so nice. So we could do maybe like that, or actually like this. And imagine some person. Oh, that would be so cute. Oh, one of these that could work for it. Or I'm thinking lamp here. Imagine a lamp here going. One of those. Oh yes, one of those lamps. I'm gonna grab this one and hopefully somehow feature it, whether as a full-on image like that now, or I'm gonna cut out the lamp only. I don't know yet, but I think it would be so nice to have this on the side. Oh yes, I love it. Imagine we're gonna fussy cut this. This will be here. Wow. And definitely we could have some person, but it's nearly like them maybe into today's project, maybe not necessarily. But what about if we grab the old Personas book? I looked through all the books with my either Personas or fairies, and you know what? I just think the little fairy from the Bits and Bobs will be just right. So let's see. She's so cute. She's very nice. I love the sadness in her eyes, yet I think she's very nice. All of them, all of them. So Bits and Bobs, look. So this goes to the side. The house goes to the side and she's here, or she could be still here. However, I think for the balance probably it would make more sense since there's something there. There's something here. It's going to be fussy cut, so she could be here, but maybe one more idea. No, I don't think it matters. There is one more here page. Let's see this one. Or he could be there. Maybe. I don't know which one. I love them both. Okay. Let's see. I think the biggest issue with this is that the page is very tiny in that journal. So in one sense, and I also loved this one from the first Little Personas book, to be honest. I thought about this one. So let's grab it as well. And let's see. Maybe he's going to much better. I will fussy cut all three and see which works best, I think, with it. And what about any of these? She could be good too, or he could be. One second, I'm trying to see. I'm trying to. Maybe I actually stole the show, or this one. Oh, that's cute too, because he is looking at the lamp. Oh, that's going to be a difficult one. But I will fussy cut all three, and then we can decide together. Good morning, hello my beautiful friends. Cheers for a lovely day. I'm back with my very sleepy voice, so I hope it will wake up as time goes. I have my elements fussy cut. I was fussy cutting yesterday watching tennis because it's French Open, and I absolutely love. I play tennis, and I can finally be back to tennis with my meniscus. I had 6 months of meniscus problems, and I'm so glad that I have a green light now back to tennis. But I was watching tennis on TV and fussy cutting it, and that's what I have right now. Look what I came up with. I have my 3 beautiful people here, and I think I'm gonna grab this one like that. So I'd say this is going to be our beautiful sky, and just looks good. It just does look good. I fussy cut this element as well, which is great. Okay, it's going to be at the edge, and I figured I really want the boy. Now I'm not 100% sure if I'm happy with how empty this left side is, and I just don't know if I could change it somehow. And I was thinking, I have one little idea to change it, and I think I'm gonna chance it. So basically what I will do is I'm going to try and cut this house off and see if I can create like a little, it's not as ideal in terms of something here on the side. It's not as ideal in terms of because it's like the side should be there, maybe this should be maybe there, but maybe this actually would work, because I could have maybe I can cut this part so it's not going to be on the way to, yeah, and actually, you know what, this too, unfortunately, because it's on the dark blue background and it just doesn't look well. So basically I was watching tennis. It's the first round and it was so intense and so good, and I was like, I need to fussy cut while I watch, because otherwise I have nothing done. We just love watching tennis with Lucas so much. We love playing tennis. Obviously our level is like no level. But so I'm not too sure I mentioned to you because about the fact that my meniscus tore happened. I only had MRI last week, so for 6 months I didn't know. It was just taking so long for me to figure it out that, you know what, maybe Marta, you should actually go to see. So I have been seeing doctors and stuff, but just well, osteopath and things, but just never thought it's as serious. Thankfully it is not that serious, as in I actually what's the word? I actually am back to feeling good and I have no pain, and my physio gave me green light, so I'm so happy. But boy, oh boy, have I not expect. Oh yes, how about mixing this with some of these? I have not oh no, this one. I have not expected to have you know, MRI saying this or that, so I was quite shocked. My thing is, I'm trying to see the bottom part, what we could add. Ooh, I love this as well. Imagine this on the bottom part. It's not, it wouldn't be, yeah, it wouldn't be matching this house. Actually, how about we just draw something or paint, or yes, let's do that. Let's do some stenciling maybe instead of, yeah, let's do that. So sorry for jumping from subject to subject, and I'm sorry if I'm sounding harsh and horsey or whatever, but it's early. It's 9:20, so that is early for me. But I promised myself yesterday that I'm gonna record X amount of videos, and I recorded 1 and a bit, so that's not a lot. And we're going away in Poland in 4 weeks. That means I've got a lot to get ready. So I'm using Mod Podge because I have it. I wouldn't normally choose it, but because I have it and all my Pritt sticks are finished, I figured, do you know what, I am really going to start using things I have and just reusing them, and if I don't like it, that's okay, but at least have it used, you know, because I just have, I think Lucas even purchased 2 little bottles for tests, and I'm like, I need 1, but he purchased 2. So it's just, I just want to have it, get rid of things, you know, and just have it used. So that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, and I know it's not ideal medium, it's not, oops, my favorite medium to use, but I'm gonna just use it, guys, because use what you have. That's it. Is what you have. Looks good. That doesn't glue at all. Come on. Okay, next stop is probably, Marta, it would be good to have some cardboard underneath it so I can actually add the proper amount of glue. Okay, that will do. And this should be here on the side, on the actual edge. Be careful with this, because I can see that it's actually you can't move it once you like touch it to the to the page. You can't really move. Oh, wait a second. Who said we can't have the the blue bottom part here? Sure, why not? Look. Why absolutely not? Oh, I love it. Oh, maybe like this, and that's how it's going to be. Oh, that gave me the idea of, I had this, oh wait a second, maybe, 1 moment. That was from this bit, you know, from here. That was from here, but maybe we could reuse it a little bit somehow. If I just take this here, like that, look, it's changing. I think that's what I love in collage the most. Just keep on adding, keep on checking, keep on doing stuff. You get there. You'll eventually have it. You eventually will. Oh, look. The beauty of collage and beauty of just keep on adding, keep on checking, and loving the process altogether. Is this that annoys me as well? Possibly. Marta, you designed it, you came up with it. So are you annoyed? I don't know, just sometimes, you know, things don't match necessarily to... What about... What about this one here? Sometimes you... Oh, I didn't check that configuration, as in this in the middle, this in here. That starts to looking good, and oh, and actually it does look well, or it does. I like the higher bit. I don't like the idea of this being invisible totally, so let's try to fix that and have it, because it's such a lovely... What if we do like this? Oh, I think I have it. 1 second. I have the idea. I have the idea. I also think that I am just such a bad when it comes to... I say to you, don't be perfectionist, yet I'm there trying to fill in every single gap and just, you know, like, it's just actually funny to see myself being this totally... But I just sometimes some projects are like this, and some projects it takes a little bit more, which is perfectly fine too. Oh, look. I like the raised bit here. I like that the boy is there in the middle. This one is below. That makes sense now. It does now make sense, I think. I do like that. I do like that a lot. Or just checking. Ooh, love this even more. Okay. How to actually glue it down without, you know, because it is a little bit... I think I'm just gonna jump in with... Just go for it. Just go with the flow. Just grab this and glue it down a little bit and see. Maybe actually opposite to that, this way. I don't think it matters, but let's say it does. Okay, then this one is here. That's a cool way. And then this one is here, which, oops, I'm gonna bring this closer. I don't know if you're seeing what I'm doing. There we go. And I think I can just have this one here, lift this bit and add some more glue, you know? There we go. That is good way of doing it. So lifting a flap, adding the glue, and at least you're staying in the position where you planned to have these elements. Pretty much, actually. Okay, next step is I'm just gonna grab just this paper and have my... Go to the side, Marta. And have my houses. So we actually managed, guys, to glue things down without having any mediums add, which is which is totally okay. No, like what was it here? I can't remember. And him here. Yeah, that will do. That will do. Something like that. I'm so happy by using medium that I have. Normally I would use Pritt stick, guys. I will order my Pritt sticks, but as I have mentioned, try to use things that you just sewed for years. Maybe you got it for some kind of see, it's very hard to move it around once you touch it. You know, maybe you purchase something for tests, or you purchase something out of and you don't use it because you prefer something else. Why not get rid of all these things that you don't like, reuse it quickly, have it done and dusted, and have more space. That's my kind of way of seeing things now. Oh, I love this. I think we managed to have a nice composition right now, so it's not as, you know, it doesn't feel as empty on one side or more on the other. I love it, love it, love it. I think how different these could be. Oh, so cute, so cute. I will add a little bit of collage medium on top, because it will work like my primer. And I think, looking for some clean brush, and I think I would love to have a little bit of shadowing going on. So that's what we will try to do today. We'll do some shadowing. So especially put your glue, especially where your edges meet on the images. So here, where the image meets the image, the edges, and here as well. That's a weird brush. It's angled something brush. Very funny. Okay. This one is matte. I did try it for the previous project and it seems to be working like my clear gesso. So maybe we have a substitute if you don't have the clear gesso. Maybe we can be just fine with this one. I'll keep on trying it and see. Okay. I hope my hair was not in the camera because my head was quite forward. Okay, that looks very good. Now, it probably would make sense to have this one as well because it actually blends so well to the that I forgot that it's not part of the part of the sky. I sent Lucas for strawberries today. I love eating strawberries, trying to hit my protein goal daily. It's hard for me because I don't eat meat, so it's just much more difficult. So I have my protein, I have my skyr, vanilla skyr with strawberries. And strawberries right now are in the good offer, you know, because strawberries aren't the most cheap things, as we all know, I'm sure. But they are on the offer right now, so I said jump in on the way back from dropping girls to school, jump in for strawberries for my protein. Not only mine, girls love it as well, of course. Okay, let's try this. Let's do a little bit of shading. I really wish for tiny touches, so that's a good test how our collage medium will work. But I hope I'd say it's going to be just fine. I'm gonna do same here where the house is, the bottom part, just a little bit, and the boy, of course, too. Now, if you wouldn't have your primer, anything, you would kind of what happens is, because I'm asked a lot of times, why do you need clear gesso? Or now in this case I'm using this collage medium. It's for you to prime everything, for you to get it ready for work like this, so you can actually maneuverate with the color if you wish for darker, if you wish for brighter, because you can clean it off if you have it primed, but you can't do it if there is nothing primed on top of it. You won't be able to move. Look, I have the line now, and I'm gonna add the water, and I surely can move this and dilute it more and create better shadow and better, you know, coloring for that part of the image. Same for here, I can just go around. The color that I'm using, it's Inktense, and it's called Bark Color. So it's my favorite, one of my most favorite color. And we're going on the left hand side, on the buildings or on the little boy as well. I'm still kind of recovering, I didn't tell you this, but I've been coughing for a week, sick cough, and I don't know, like I've been so doing well, healthy and all, I changed my diet a lot, just really mindful, you know, of things, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, well, Hannah started to cough first, and she just quickly recovered within 2-3 days, literally like 2 days nearly. And it stayed with me for even now, which is over a week. Very annoying in a way, because I have been trying my best, you know, to keep myself very healthy, very mindful of what I'm doing. So I don't know if it's a little bit of a stress as well. A lot has been going on, and maybe that's kind of what's affecting us too, isn't it? Possibly. If there's a white space, I'm trying to repaint it with that same shading thingy. So in some places you can add more, keep it more darker. In some places keep it more washed, I guess. Basically it's the idea to kind of give it extra dimension to the whole project, and same, you can add a little bit here. It's just for the extra feel, extra making it stand out as well, I guess, a little bit more. Is it a necessity? Not at all. I honestly don't think. And I also like adding this on the bottom, where it's like, you know, where you create a little bit of floor effect. I think we can nearly finish this one. The only thing is that I would love to add some splashes with this bark actually, but to do so it has to be dry, otherwise it will go everywhere, and I wouldn't like that. I think I wish to have a little bit of, oops, you see, because it was primed, I could quickly clean it off from the surface that I didn't want this to be dark. There's too much pigment in here. Oh, I love this. Super. I love shading time. It's like really for patient people, I'd say. But I like it. I like fussy cutting, I like shading. It's just this time where you can just work and control of how things look and how to make this all come together. I love that part a lot. I take my time as well, because it's not a competition to finish soon, you know, just taking my time, adding on the building as well a little bit of that shadowing. Obviously everything will look just so different, and possibly, hopefully better than now when it's wet, but yeah, that's how it is. Okay, my friends, I think we can, I think I'm gonna just add it up a little bit of, yeah, diluted color, just to have this down with the white edges and all. Oh, I love it. So nice, so good, so good. Dee 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 dee. No. Even more color just at the bottoms of the houses. Okay. So splashes and maybe title. Would you Oh, you see the depth that we created? It's just straight away different. It just gives us this extra, feel about it, and you know, just I think it's making it more special as well, just in the feel. I love that very much. So splashes, so let's dry this first. Let's dry this. If you don't want white splashes, you can actually do a little bit of white highlight with pen, and that's absolutely perfect too. And you can have a little bit of white highlighting some of the things to the edges of his clothing, some of the edges of the buildings, the roofs. Not too much, like be very mindful of where you're adding it and all. Yeah, and I still, oh, it's very bright. I hope it's not too bright, guys, for you. I'm gonna what to say? I'm going to cover himself. That's about the most important to be covered, and we'll do some splashes with the same color. But I do love having a tiny touch of white, so I'm going to do that. And I'm gonna focus my white splashes in here where the lamp is, you know, that kind of way, and the sky more than anything. I think so. Love this very much. Should we add, I'm tempted to do the, that's it, where the little teddy was. That's it, guys. We need to dry these, and it's here, finished page. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this one. I really love it. I love how dark it is, but at the same time with the touches of color and then white splashes around the lamp, everything looks just right, and I absolutely adore it. I hope it was fun, inspirational, and let's move on to the next video with the third book of our industrial theme. I hope you will join me, so see you in a bit. Bye for now.